Whoop, reaching over there. Hi, everybody. Justin Clark here. Just going to be going over these crypto markets here this morning. So as you come on, let me know who you are or what part of the world you are tuning in from. And as it says on the banner, which I figured out how to do today, to follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want daily market analysis on what's happening in these crypto markets. There's a lot happening right now, which is fun. So I do want to talk today about a couple different things because, yeah, the markets are definitely, heating up. Some of these altcoins are just blowing up. And unfortunately, some of y'all are going to get caught at buying the top of some of these little crappy coins that are then going to just go down forever. So don't be that person, okay? Learn how to trade. We've got a free boot camp. If you want to learn how to trade, you can do it in 40 minutes. So get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, or follow us on these, different things so you can get this market analysis and you can stay in touch. You can comment on one of the videos to get the free bootcamp if you don't have somebody who referred you, or you can even send an email to support@iCoinPro.com. So with that said, we're going to look at Bitcoin. Awesome. Welcome. Oh, cool. At the Daytona race. Awesome, Mike. Have fun. Enjoy. That's a long time. Hopefully you got a bed there. All right. All right, man. So we need to look at Bitcoin. And the reason we look at Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is a big bully. Whatever Bitcoin does, all these little altcoins do the same. So we're going to take a look at what's called the MA momentum chart. It stands for moving average momentum. And it's a chart we use to just determine where Bitcoin's going to go next and kind of what kind of market we're in, whether we're in potentially a bull market or potentially in a bear market. If you are a member of iCoinPro, click on my iCoinPro training, go to the Micro Profit System Part 3. And you can do this training, the MA Momentum training, really at any point in your 1-week course. As you're going through the 1-week course to learn how to trade, which we have a 1-week course you can do part-time, learn how to trade with our system. You can take a little detour and do the MA Momentum training to learn about this chart setup. All righty. So let's take a look at what's going on. Now I'm looking at our iCoinPro trading portal right now. And if you have the trading portal open, this is our custom software, by the way. We created this. Nobody else has it. It's ours and ours alone for our members to trade our strategy. If you want to get the MA momentum pulled up, just click here and then click load chart layout and select MA momentum. So let's talk about this chart, what it is. For those who are total noobs to charts, these green and red things are called candles. They show what's happening with the past and current price of whatever you're looking at, whether it's a coin, an asset, something, anything. These charts show exactly what's going on. Right now, we're looking at a 1-day chart. So that means every single one of these candles shows an entire day's worth of trading, which you can see we're getting very tight here. So Bitcoin could be getting ready to do something. Ranges are tightening up, volume is lowering. And generally when we have that, when the trading ranges tighten up and the volume's lowering, that means that it's like Bitcoin's like a snake. It's coiling up and it's getting ready to strike. So it's either going to pump or it's going to dump, but it's going to do something probably a little bit more dramatic. As the market what happens here is we have, buyers and sellers duking it out. And now we're starting to get to the point where we're running out of buyers and sellers. And eventually we're either going to run out of buyers and the price will go down, or we'll run out of sellers and the price will go up, right? So it's the battle that happens here. So we're getting potentially, everything's potential, right? Until it happens. We're getting potentially closer to the next move or maybe like a decision. Might not be too dramatic. We'll look at another thing that will tell us if it's going to be more dramatic or not. But anyway, all right. So back to this chart here. These lines down here are moving averages. They are calculations of price looking back a certain period of time. You don't even need to know how they're calculated. You just need to know how to use it. And here's one thing. For a lot of people who are going to see this for the first time, this is so eye-opening to have this chart set up. When we're trading above all of these moving averages, okay, in particular, when we start trading above this light purple moving average here, we are potentially in a bull market and almost definitely not in a bear market. Okay, that's just how this works from a technical standpoint. Now, news can always dramatically change what's happening, but from a technical standpoint, a day in, day out trading standpoint, without any massive news events, which Bitcoin doesn't have a lot of them because it's not a company, right? It's never going to go bankrupt or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's not going to do a reverse stock split or weird things like they do in stock markets. So that's why people like to trade it, because it's kind of like a video game. You just look at the chart and that gives you an idea of what's going on. So you don't have to pay as much attention to news. All right. So yeah, so right now that's where we are. Things are looking overall pretty good. So we'll just have to see if the momentum can continue. The key levels to watch are 110K. Getting above that would be great, particularly with volume. If there's a lot of volume, we could potentially even look at moving even higher. So we'll just have to see. On the downside, though, we have to stay over 100K for sure. 100K is definitely the level. If we lose 100K, we're losing this light purple moving average, which we've been battling with. So that could be potentially bad. And then below that is 95 and then 90 below that. Okay. So again, we just have to see what's going to happen here. Hey, Jessica, welcome. But for right now, overall, looking pretty much okay. Oh, I forgot to mention this too. This chart works the other way too. When everything gets stuck trading below these moving averages, and in particular gets stuck below this light purple moving average, we are potentially in a bear market and building up bearish momentum, and almost definitely not in a bull market. And we're going to have to process out, all these sellers to then return back, reconquer, and then potentially change the trend. Okay. So anyway, so that's where we are right now. Overall, potentially still in a bull market, almost definitely not in a bear market. Buyers are probably going to stay pretty happy as long as we stay above this light purple moving average here and over 100K. If we lose 100K and dramatically, then it could build momentum negative. And essentially, if we lose 90K, then we have real problems. We could be in for a potential trend change at that point. For how long? Who knows? All right. I want to look at what's called the longs and shorts. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's price is going up. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's price is going down. This isn't going to be much help to us. When people are long and short, we watch Binance. When they are long or short, they're usually using what's called leverage. Leverage is where you're borrowing money to exaggerate your gains or your losses. And it can really mess you up because you can liquidate your account in a hurry. If you've heard of people liquidating their accounts, that's because they were using leverage or options trading or stuff like that. Hey, all right, Jessica, you're here from Oregon. Welcome. And Pamela, welcome from Yorkshire. Good day to you. So right now, they're not going to be any help to us. We're pretty much split down the middle, 50-50-ish. So nothing too dramatic here. We don't worry about these till one of them gets over 70% here. They're on the short of the long side. So this indicates pretty much business as usual. Now, a news event could change that. The market can start to move quickly, and then one of these can rocket higher. The fact that we're tightening up in our ranges and stuff could mean that we do have some incoming volatility coming, which we will love and be very happy about. So, but for right now, it's business as usual. Just be a trade snob. We're high. Man, we are high in these markets. We are potentially at the top of the market. We could be, right? Nobody really knows. So we don't want to become investors here for the way that we trade. We want to trade well and get in and get out and then see if the market gives us some more. Okay. All right, let's flip over and we're going to look at the last piece of the puzzle here. We're going to look at our software here for what are coins that are potentially hot to trade and moving well. One of them is XCN. And I have been trading the snot out of this and doing awesome. But I want to offer a word of caution now, guys and ladies. We are really, really high up now. Okay. I'm looking at the 1-day chart here on this. We were trading at this at 0.00265. So in the 0.002 range back here at 15 days ago. Okay. Let me see. How many days ago? Yeah. It was just back on the 15th of January. So even less than that, 11 days ago. Okay. So we went from this range up almost 1900%. Yeah, about 1900%. Okay. I have no idea why this coin's blowing up. Maybe somebody does. You can comment and tell me. But I tried to look into it. Didn't see anything too crazy. It's just one of those technical things. I think people are seeing that it used to be 10 cents. So they're thinking this is never going to end. It's going to go all the way back to 10 cents. Whether or not it's going to 10 cents, who cares? We don't know. But a significant retrace on this is possible at any time. And the reason for that is we have spent now 11 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days outside of the 1-day Bollinger Band, almost entirely. So there was one thing we've studied, which is called the Matic death drop, when Matic dropped massively in a single day, a single dip of like 60, 70, 65% or something like that in an instant, just absolute obliteration. Then an amazing trade that went up over 100% pretty quickly. But this has the potential for that. So let's just be uber, super cautious if you're trading this coin at this point. Okay. You can see it start to come down and do 1 or 2 dip sequences and then just implode at any point. So again, please be cautious here. All right. Wow. This thing was even, yeah, it's just amazing. So this thing has come so far, and at some point somebody's going to take profit, and a lot of people will. And who knows, man? I mean, these coins are just crazy to trade. So just stay safe with that one. All right, Swift coin. This one too. This has been good to trade. I've been trading Swift coin and Trump. So it's pretty much XCN, Swift coin, and Trump. Swift coin, I want to take a moment and let's look at this again. Yeah, so this is another one. We've set like an all-time high again. We were trading back here. Yeah, we're up like 1900% from the people back here. So again, another one where the moves could be really, really dynamic. So just stay safe on these. We're really, really high up. Whenever you trade them, you've got to see really good roller coastering, good ups and downs, good noisy chart, everything per the training, just to stay super safe. Just in case this is the end of the road. Okay. Trump coin, on the other hand, is like down low. So this has been the other one I've been trading, and that's kind of more fun because, when you're trading down in a low area, that's always obviously you're closer to a potential bottom than a top there. So anyway, but those are my 3 I'm really watching closely. But XCN and Swift coin, I'm going to be very cautious with and patient for really, really definite implosions or big moves on those, before I get too crazy. And if I do trade them, I'm going to be doing small positions, okay, on those. And then if it drops, I may do a small position and then wait 3% before I buy more, or even 5% before I buy any more as it moves down, just to be super safe in case one of these two does a massive implosion, particularly XCM, because that's just such a rapid, explosion. And when the tide turns, it can be really dramatic on coins like that when it's so fast. So anyway, that's all. So be careful with those, but they're still on my list to trade for sure. All right, everybody, that's all I've got. Again, if you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, you can get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com and get our free bootcamp. It'll take you literally 40 minutes to learn our main trade that we do and all about charts and crypto and everything. You'll be so impressed with what you can learn in such a short period of time. And then also, if you want to get market analysis like this to your inbox pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great day. Let's see what happens here. Keep printing cash in these markets. Again, make sure to see all the disclaimers and everything, because there is always risk in trading. So you got to learn the system, follow the system, and not fool around. Very, very important to not fool around with what you're doing whenever you're trading. Okay. All right, everybody, have a great day, and let's see what happens today.